Hello everyone, welcome to Byju's Exam Prep. So welcome to the Trichopedia session, and here I am going to discuss a very important trick to calculate the frequency deviation. So whenever we talk about the angle modulation, definitely there will be a question from the frequency deviation modulation index. So that is you are going to learn in this session. That is the topic from the communication system and how quickly you can calculate the frequency deviation in certain type of condition that we are going to discuss. So as you can see that suppose you are considering the FM signal which is given in the form cos omega ct plus beta 1 sine 2 pi f1 t plus beta 2 sine 2 pi f2 t. So in such situation, how can you calculate the frequency deviation? So what is the formula to calculate the frequency deviation? The frequency deviation is given by the frequency deviation delta f is nothing but a 1 upon 2 pi d phi by dt. Okay, so if you compare it the above equation in this with the standard equation, it is given in this form omega ct plus phi. So if I compare and substitute the value of phi, you can see that this is beta 1 sine 2 pi f1 t plus beta 2 sine 2 pi f2t, that is the phase. Now if I suppose differentiate it with respect to time, I will get 1 upon 2 pi here, beta 1 into 2 pi f1 cos 2 pi f1 t, right, plus beta 2 into 2 pi f2 and then again cos 2 pi f2 t. So this is the equation I will get, and if I take the 2 pi common, this 2 pi and 2 pi will get cancelled, and we will get beta 1 f1 cos 2 pi f1 t plus beta 2 f2 cos 2 pi f2 t. So whenever the signal is given in this form, whether it is both the signals are sine or both the signals are cos, or more than two signals can also be there. So if you want to calculate the maximum frequency deviation, so what is the maximum value of cos? That is 1. So you will get beta 1 into f1. What is the maximum value of this cos? Will also be 1. So this is beta 2 f2. So in general, if I want to write, okay, if suppose I want to write for n number of signals, it can be written as beta 1 f1 plus beta 2 f2 plus beta 3 f3 and so on. That is nothing but the maximum frequency deviation. This is the maximum frequency deviation. So if the expression of angle modulation or FM signal is given in the form of AC cos omega ct plus phi, where phi is having the beta 1 sine omega 1 t or beta 2 sine omega 2 t, or it can be beta 1 sine omega beta 1 cos omega 1 t plus beta 2 cos omega 2 t, then you can directly apply this particular formula. So let's see by some example. So this is the question which is asked in the gate. So an angle modulated signal is given and the standard form is same as what we have discussed. So now you want to calculate the maximum deviation. So as you want to calculate the maximum deviation, this is the value of beta 1. What is the frequency here? The frequency, this is omega 1, this is 1000 pi. So the frequency is 500, and here the beta 2 is 10 and the frequency is 1000. Simple. So now substitute the value beta 1 f1 plus beta 2 f2. This is nothing but the 5 into 500 plus 10 into 1000. So it is 12.5 kilohertz. As it is asking in the kilohertz, you can calculate 12.5. Similarly, you can take one more example. Here it is asking for the modulation index. So this is the modulation index beta 1, and this is the frequency f1, and this is the beta 2, and the frequency is f2. So again you will calculate the maximum frequency deviation, which is 5 into 1500, that is beta 1 f1, and 7.5 into 1000. So this is 7500 plus 7500, you will get 15,000. Now what is the value of modulation index? The value of modulation index beta is nothing but the maximum frequency deviation divided by maximum message signal frequency. So this is the 15,000, and maximum frequency out of 1500 and 1000 is 1500. So this is the maximum frequency. So if you will divide, you will get 10. The answer is 10. So in this way you can calculate very quickly the maximum frequency deviation, and with the help of that you can also calculate the modulation index. So thank you for watching this session. Don't forget to subscribe this channel to get more trick and more shortcut to solve this type of problem. We will discuss other chapters also, like random variable, random process. So short questions I will bring, and one small approach or trick to solve that particular question I will share in this particular series. Thank you. Stay tuned with us.